Hairstyles, hair weaves. If you wanna get your hair laid slick, if you wanna come see me.
Hey my LoRyders, I'm back from the beauty supply, and this is what I bought. I bought this to do the tutorial on how to make a wig on the sewing machine because I'm gonna use my good hair. And this was $41, which is not bad because it's 28 inches, 26 inches, 24 inches, and a 4x6 closure. I also brought this brush. I had one of these and I don't know where it is. It's good for blow drying the hair. I bought my wooden combs. I love my wooden combs. I used to have a lot of them and I don't know where they went. They just disappeared. I also bought some wild growth hair oil, some CBD superfood for the hair, and some of the, what is this called again? The Batana 100% raw oil. And then I bought the curl sculpture for my friend Regina's hair, because her hair is like, she got the mixed hair, but when it's wet, it's wavy for a second, and then it blows up, and it's not, the curls aren't as defined, so I got that to try that on her hair. And that's it. I'm about to get on the sewing machine in a few minutes and start making this wig. Okay, my LoRyders, this is the hair that I bought from the beauty supply. And I'm gonna start with the 28-inch first. And I'm gonna double the tracks on there. Okay, my LoRyders, I showed you guys when I was at the beauty supply. Now I'm showing you guys the hair. It's 28 inches, 28, 26, 24, and a 4x6 closure. And what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna sew the 4x6 closure on first, but before that, I'm gonna double the knots on, not double the knots, double the tracks on these wefts. Before I get started, I wanna show you guys this hair, how it looks. Oh my, it feels really good, even though I know it's not human hair. It does feel good. I ain't even mad at it. And this is the 28-inch, and the brand is the Platino Deep Wave. I got a 24, 26, 28-inch, and a 4x4 lace. 4x4 closure, and the color is 1B. It says Eve hair, but then it says Platino up here. So yeah. Okay, my lords, right here what I did is I undid the bundle, and I'm doubling it up, like putting the two sides together. It's really long, but you guys will see. Now I'm putting it under the sewing machine and sewing this bundle, this 28-inch bundle, doubling it. So instead of having to sew all this hair on single, I'm doubling the tracks, which gives me less work to do. And my sewing machine be acting up sometimes, so I hope that it lasts through this video. I really need to get another one. However, I didn't get one. I need a heavy duty sewing machine because this one, they did say that it wouldn't last long making wigs on it. I put the tension on 4 and the zigzag on 4 and the tension on 3 so that the zigzag will go across both wefts, which keeps them together. Okay, I have my fingers holding the tracks together while it goes through the foot, and if you can see, I'll show you guys in a few after I finish this one, because I'm only doubling the tracks on the 28-inch on camera. And I know it seems like I'm going fast because I did speed the video up. However, take as much time as you need. It's not a race. In the beginning, I thought, oh, I could do this fast. I messed up, you guys. I messed up bad. But take your time. And this used to be the thing I hated doing the most. Now it's what I like the most about doing a wig, doubling the tracks. If you guys pause the video right there, you'll see what I meant by doubling the tracks. I know it's sped up so you can't see it that well, but the tracks are doubled up. When you first start off, you have your dome cap on your canvas head and do it fingers width apart. Put the lines in your cap. And the lines don't have to be perfect. Sometimes you don't even go by the lines. I don't go by the lines. I really don't use the lines anymore. But I did this for the sake of the video. By doing that, it ensures that you'll have enough hair to make the wig. Because sometimes if you don't do the lines, you'll just be sewing and sewing and then you don't have enough hair. So yeah. That's what you do. And I stop right there because I'm going to put the closure piece on. And when I put that on, I'll put it a little bit ahead of, in front of that elastic band right there on the dome cap. Wig cap, dome cap. And make sure you do it tight because you don't want any wrinkles or puckles in your closure. Because when you part your hair, it'll look horrible. It'll look really horrible, you guys. So yeah, so you do that, put your T-pins in there, then pull it back as taut as you can. Pull it up in a bun. You see how there's no stretch, no, what do I want to say for this, you guys? I'm having a brain fart right now. You see how it's tight and there's no lifting of the closure. And some people take it off and they sew the closure on last, but I like to sew the closure on first. And I started going across the back. And the reason I started going across the back is because sometimes people make it a hole in their closure and you can take it, it's easier to take off. Or if it has puckles in it and you didn't do it down tight enough, you just take off the part, one side or wherever it is, and pull it taut so you don't have to take the whole thing off. I should have started off telling you guys what you guys will need to do a wig on a sewing machine. You're going to need a canvas head, of course. They come in multiple sizes, 21, 22, 23, and 24. Of course, 21 is going to be the smallest for a small head. 24 is going to be the largest for a big head. I've never had to do a wig using the 24-inch canvas head. And also, you're going to need you need the canvas head. You need needles. You need thread. You need chalk or a silver Sharpie so you can do the lines. And you need a sewing machine. And a dome cap, of course. Dome caps come in different sizes. This dome cap is a small cap. It was the only dome cap I had, so I said, yay! And they come in so many different varieties. But when you're starting off, just get the regular dome cap because it's easier. You don't need the one with the straps on it. And for this wig, I'm not gonna, because it's small, and I have a small head. So you'll see at the end of the video, when I tried it on, it fit really snug. So I didn't put any elastic bands or any clips on it. However, sometimes the wig does stretch, and when the wig gets older, if it's loose, I will put an elastic band or clips on it. The elastic band really helps because when you're, oh my God, come on, Lola, get it together, girl. When you're melting the lace, the elastic band pulls the lace, and it lays flat, super flat, and it melts really, really good. But you guys will see that in part 2 of this video when I'm installing the wig. When you get to the edge of the closure piece, I like to go back and forth. I like to sew that area like 3 times to make sure it doesn't lift or come apart or anything. And after I'm done with the edge, I like to tie it in a knot 3 times. Even though I knot it up, I still tie it in a knot 3 times. Now on to the other side of the closure. Sometimes after you sew it, it'll shift a little bit. So take your T-pin out and pull it taut again to make sure it's flat. You guys, these T-pins, I forgot to say you're going to need T-pins also. I don't personally like T-pins. I like the regular stick pins. So, because they get caught sometimes. So, you see me struggling with them. Finally got that T-pin out, you guys. Took all the T-pins out. Let me show you what the closure looks like. It's super flat. No wrinkles or buckles in there. Puckles, I should say. And I'm going to pin it right back down so that I can start sewing the wig. Look at how pretty that hair is, you guys. It is just so pretty. And it feels just like human hair. If I didn't tell you in the beginning of the video, this hair is a blend. It's not human hair. I finally got those T-pins out, you guys. So now I'm going back in and drawing the rest of my lines on here. I don't know if I said this before. Some people like to draw the line, outline the closure and take the closure piece off, sew the wig, and then sew the closure piece on. I like to sew the closure piece on first and then sew my tracks on, and I make sure that I don't connect the tracks to the closure just in case the client gets a hole in it or something. It's easy to take that closure piece off. You don't have to worry about undoing tracks too. And here's what your cap should look like when you're finished. What you see me doing now is putting the wig cap under the foot, the foot of the sewing machine and adding the weft to it. And I add the weft to that first line with the first line that I drew. And then we're gonna follow that line and sew that track onto the wig cap. Crack, weft, whatever you guys want to call it. And there you have your first track sewn on. I'm going to sew the second one on, and I'm going to do the same thing. Go to the second line and sew that track, weft, whatever you want to call it again, onto the wig cap. Whatever you do, don't stretch the wig cap when you're sewing it on. It looks like I'm stretching it, but I'm not. I'm just making sure that the hair is on that second line. I say that because when you stretch it, it makes the wig cap smaller and your wig won't fit properly on your client. After you sew each weft on the wig cap, make sure you cut it, because we have to cut it anyway unless you're going to do the flip over method. And I don't do the flip over method when I'm doing my wigs on the sewing machine. I just cut the track. And another good tip is, you see me going back, reversing and going forward. When you start your wefts out on the wig cap at the edge, just make sure you go back and forth about 3 times, because that secures the weft on the wig cap. And when your client is combing her wig, brushing it, whatever, it won't come apart. When I say this hair is so pretty, you guys, this hair is so freaking pretty. And it feels like human hair. I can't believe how good this hair feels. I've never had hair that was a blend that felt this good. And by doubling the tracks, you guys, I have to do half of the sewing when I double the tracks. If not, I will still be sewing hair on very close together with a single weft. So you do less work when you double the tracks. And besides which, it makes the hair thicker and fuller. When I'm at home making my wigs, you guys, I'm always comfortable. You'll never see me with a face full of makeup all dressed up making a wig. You will not see that. I promise you won't. And I have music going and I'm just in my flow, you know, just concentrating and getting it done. Okay guys, my sewing machine conked out on me, so now I'm having to do it by hand. And since this part is where in the middle of me sewing a weft on the cap is where it conked out at, I have to start sewing it on. I go under the track and I take the thread. Let me see, how do I explain this to you guys? I go under the track, pull the needle through, and I take the needle through the thread, which forms like a knot. I'm gonna at the edge of the wig cap and I sew it like 3 times right there. Okay, you guys see how I have the thread going through the loop? I'm trying to figure out how to explain this to you guys. And even though I go back and forth 3 times on the edge part, I still tie a knot in it. Now let me show you what I do when I start to the edge. I'm actually pinning the weft onto the wig cap, taking it around. Then I'm going to go back and sew it. Sew that edge, the first edge that I secured. And I take the needle through the weft at the edges. Through the weft at the edges. I'm saying it again. Through the weft at the edges. And I go over that edge like 3 times. Cut off any excess thread. Then I go across, just sewing it with the needle going under the weft. And you can sew it as close together as you want or as far apart as you want. Just make sure that you're sewing it on tight. You guys get the gist of it. I'm not going to record me doing the whole wig, but I might come back and let you see me do another track on here. Okay, maybe I lied. Now I'm starting the 26-inch bundle. You see how much hair this wig has in it? I can't wait to style this wig, you guys. I can't wait. Okay, my LoRyders, I am done. I finished sewing her. I put the wig on the dome cap inside out so I can cut that excess, the wig cap off where the lace is on the closure. And when you're doing that, make sure you're careful because you don't want to cut any of the stitching that you've done on the closure. So take your time with that and make sure you're not cutting anything that you already sewed down, because child, you don't want to do that. It's a headache because then you have to go back on and sew it back down. Yeah, I look bad. I told you I'll be comfortable. I'm comfortable. Look at her. Look at the wig, girl. Look at her. Look, 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 look. And I bought those wooden combs. Child, the teeth are so big on there. And usually I get other wooden combs, but we're not going to talk about the wooden combs now because we're talking about this wig. I'm just partnered. The lace looks really good. And I do not pluck or... No, I don't pluck. No, not pluck. I don't bleach the knots. I use makeup for it. So what I'm putting on is, I know it's synthetic hair, you guys. It's a blend. However, I'm still going to put mousse on it as if I'm doing a human hair wig, because this hair really does feel like human hair. And it's acting like human hair when I'm putting this mousse on it, okay? I'm going to finish styling it later. I'm going to press the part down. And yeah, I'll do that later because I have a customer coming and I have to get her done. Clean my room up, my beauty room up, so that when she comes, it's not hair all over the place. So yeah, this is it for now, you guys. I'll be back when I'm pressing the wig, well, the part down, making it flat. Okay, you guys, I'm back. I finished my customer. She got some human hair crochets, and it came out so pretty, you guys. I might insert a picture of it. I am going to. Hold up. Let me insert a picture. Nah, never mind. This is about the wig. You guys, this hair feels so good. I forgot that it was a blend. And when I was pressing, I was like, oh, snap. I done forgot that this is a blend. But guess what? The hair didn't melt or anything. It did not melt. I'm like, uh-oh, Lola, you got to be more careful. Because if this was the other hair, it would have melted on my pressing comb. There's no way it could have took this heat. And I have my pressing comb up to the highest heat. And I'm so sleepy, you guys. I swear I am so sleepy while I'm doing this. I just can't think about anything but getting in my bed. So when I come back to part 2 of the video, I am going to press it down some more to make it flat. And I'm cutting off those little edge things, those little that you just saw me cutting off, because you got to cut that off when you make a wig. So yeah, here I go pressing again. Yeah, I'm going to come back later on when I do the video of me installing the wig, and I'm going to make it even flatter. But look, you guys, look how pretty she is. That is just so pretty. I love it. And I look in the background, see the towels over there on my computer desk. I got to straighten up my beauty room, so tomorrow when I'm done, tomorrow when I come to do the part 2 of this video, everything will be nice and neat. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, comment down below, and hit that notification bell. Bye-bye.